Hey guys, I'm 2FTall and welcome back to my channel. This is my new series, Too Much of a Bad Thing, where I watch too much of a bad thing. Where I look at things that caught my attention and maybe pissed me off, or just some random video I saw that I kind of thought was interesting. The first thing we're going to be looking at is the twin prank, and this is by a channel called Even Out. Now I know they have a bunch of videos doing this and other channels have a bunch of videos doing this. This is like a huge fad all over the internet right now. But these guys is the first video that I actually saw that kind of caught my attention. Now for those of you who are lucky enough to not know what this is when a stranger walks up to somebody and asks them what time it is or what city they're in. And then they walk away and a few seconds later, another person comes up to talk to them, but guess what? Yep, you guessed it, it's a set of twins. So obviously, the stranger's first thought is, oh my god, these people are fucking time travelers, as opposed to like, wow, that person looks slightly familiar, or not even recognizing them at all. When people walk up to me and ask for directions or ask me the time, I don't study their face. I barely even recognize them. I'll just answer them and keep going on about my day. So if I saw someone who looked identical to the person I just spoke to, I wouldn't think anything of it. I would just probably think, oh wow, that's weird. But look at this guy's reaction. It's like his entire world just shattered.
Hey man, do you know what universe we're living in?
What the fuck?
And I just don't understand how videos like this get so many views. If the people making them know they're fake, the people watching them know they're fake, what's the point? I mean, maybe I just don't see the time traveler beneath all this.
Guys, how's it going?
Okay, now in my eyes, this interaction will let us know if this is fake or not. The guy barely said anything to this group of friends. He just said, hey, what's up? It's not like they stopped and had a conversation, so let's see the reaction here. I'm sure it's a normal one.
What's up, guys? Hey. What?
I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I am so wildly unaware of my surroundings that I would just not notice this. Maybe everyone is so perceptive that this really freaks them out. Or it's probably just fake and staged. Okay, this is the last twin prank we're going to look at. Let's see if these people react like a normal human being.
What the fuck?
What?
I mean, maybe it is just me. Maybe I'm the only person who is so unaware of their surroundings. Wait, did I just put a video out on the internet letting everyone know that I would be a great target for mugging? Probably. Okay, let's move on. Now, the next thing I saw that made me angry is SNL. Now, I could make an entire video about failed SNL sketches probably after every new episode of SNL. But the one that I saw that I was just like, oh my god, this is fucking terrible and I need to talk about it was Melon.
I'm Melon.
Now this sketch is something that my 9-year-old nephew would come up with if I told him, hey, let's write a sketch about the male version of Ellen. He would be like, hey, what if we call him Melon? You know, like M in front of Ellen. Melon.
Daytime energy of Ellen with a hard masculine edge.
I gotta hand it to them though, nothing says hard masculine edge like this guy.
Melon's a man's man.
I'm Melon.
You could really tell the writers thought the whole Melon name thing was like so fucking hilarious because they just have so many instances of him saying, I'm Melon, I'm Melon, I'm Melon. It's not funny.
I'm Melon. Now, Kyrie Irving, you're still refusing to get vaccinated, correct?
That's right.
Tell me more.
See, I'm just as good of a player over Zoom, you know what I mean?
Now I will give credit where credit is due. This is the one joke that kinda is funny in this sketch. Now I wish they kinda would have elaborated on this and made a sketch about people trying to do jobs that are impossible over Zoom on Zoom, but they kinda just put this joke in this terrible sketch and it just kinda falls flat because the whole sketch falls flat. Now they have to throw in something that's kind of culturally relevant right now.
Miss segments like, which crypto is popping right now? And what happens if you smoke a full cigar, then try to run across a football field?
And then they come up with something random that's supposed to be funny, but when you think about it for more than a second, it's not funny at all. I mean, half these football players probably smoke cigars and then run across a football field. So it's really not as random and zany as you would think.
Studio audience gets a wet bath towel to whip each other with.
Guys do this, right? They have to. And even if they don't, I kind of have dinner plans, so let's stop writing and just go out to dinner.
I'm Melon.
Show you some entry-level TikTok dances that even dads can follow.
I swear they just put TikTok in here because then they knew people on TikTok would talk about this. Is this something dads give a fuck about? Learning entry-level dances? Like, who gives a shit? Remember, in the beginning of this, they talked about how this was a hard, masculine Ellen replacement. Why are we learning TikTok dances?
He gets them to open up the only way men can, while holding golf clubs.
Now, nothing against golfers, but I don't instantly think of manly men when I look at people who golf.
So, Connor, why do you think you punch random strangers?
Right, it's like this. People say don't fight. Use your words.
I can take you, McGregor. Do it right now.
So I guess this is supposed to be funny because Connor's saying how people tell him not to fight and to use his words, but he didn't say he would do that. He just said people tell him that. So why is it funny if he wants to fight someone who talks shit to him? It just doesn't make any sense. Now this Louis C.K. impression is pretty damn good.
These dudes think they look cool and they suck.
Now I didn't say it made the sketch funny or even the bit was funny, but it's a pretty damn accurate Louis C.K. impression.
Jake, you want to announce your next fight?
Now maybe I'm just being overtly cynical, but I kind of think they just put the TikTok thing in here, the cryptocurrency, and now a Jake Paul impression, just so they would get more attention. Now next, a lot of people are probably going to point out how they say, melon, that's as far as we thought it through. But right there, they're kind of making fun of how networks don't think things through. I mean, the writers should think through sketches so they're funny. This doesn't let anyone off the hook.
He's the male Ellen, and that's as far as we thought it through.
I'm Melon!
Now I know a lot of you will probably point out why am I breaking down like a 2-minute comedy sketch with such detail, but I just think this is the epitome of why SNL is just not funny. I think a lot of their concepts are just lazy and surface level bullshit. Now 2FTall, why are you breaking things down? You're unfunny too. Well yeah, but I'm not like a long-running show with a staff of writers and a big budget. I'm just me. Well, that was today's video. If you guys want me to look at any kind of content, you can just leave it down in the comment section below. And I'm going to upload another movie review within the next week or two, and then also another episode of Too Much of a Bad Thing. See you guys next time. Bye.